What up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another reaction video for you guys. Now in this clip, this is a clip of Cardi B talking about working together. So I want to play this just to get your reaction and your thoughts on what she had to say. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what she's saying in this clip. But before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you like the content. Share and like the video and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. So let's get into the video, y'all. Here we go.
So if you and your man make the same amount of money, right? But only your man is the one that paying all the bills. How y'all ever gonna save up to like buy a house or buy a business? Cause he's never gonna be able to afford to. So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people, like the internet really be having people f***ed up from like real reality type shit. So it's like, all right, so your mom and dad used to work every single day, right? So your mom and dad used to work every single day so your mom could save her money and buy persons and your dad just pay all the bills. That's not how it works. Just because your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day, your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the that is like no more. Like, come on.
Listen, no lies detected. No lies detected. I mean, she's absolutely telling the truth. And I remember when this video came out, you know, there was a little bit more of the video of her at the end. She was like, well, you know, I still get what I want. You know, it's not saying that you can't get what you want, but the overall arching issue that we're having today is a lot of women don't want to put in. A relationship, it takes two. It consists of two people. I don't know where they get this idea that it's only supposed to be the man paying for everything. And even though they can work and make money, they just think that their money is supposed to be for good time and just doing whatever it is that they want. Now, keep in mind, if you have kids, there's no way you have a whole family and you have the mother and the father in that household, and both of y'all are working it, and only the man is supposed to pay for everything. Make that make sense? It doesn't, but it's a narrative that's being spun that is a delusional one and an unethical one, and also just an unrealistic one. And I think a lot of these women look at social media, they look at celebrities, and they put it in their minds that they want to live like a celebrity. They feel and believe that they deserve, that they should get that type of treatment, not really understanding what is really going on in the celebrity world. They only get a glimpse of what celebrities look like and what they do, and they just automatically run with that narrative and assume that these women are just, you know, not paying for anything and not doing anything. It's all on the men to do everything. When in actuality, that is not the truth. Cardi B is saying what she's saying because she even talked about how they go half on certain things. Hey, if she gonna buy the living room furniture, he gonna buy the bedroom furniture. If he gonna get this, she gonna get that. That's how it works in a relationship. It's a give and take. You guys are working together. So I think a lot of these modern women just don't understand that concept, even though they didn't grow up with it. They didn't grow up with their mothers being treated like royalty. They didn't grow up with a man in the house who was her husband, who took care of all the bills and made sure they all had everything and she didn't have to work. And even if she did work, she just kept her money. They didn't even grow up with that. They grew up watching a single mother struggle for dear life. They grew up watching her struggle, having a hard time taking care of the kids that she had, with no man in sight. And all of a sudden now, because they've seen their mother struggle and they had to struggle and they didn't have much, now they want this glamorous lifestyle that only a man is supposed to come in and provide for them. Make that make sense. I could see if you came from royalty or you came from a rich background where your mother didn't work and the father was rich and he took care of all the bills, he paid for all your schooling, he paid for everything, and your mother didn't have to lift a finger. Or maybe she was a housewife and she just did things in the house. She didn't pay for anything. Then I could see you aspiring to have that type of lifestyle. But the majority of these women who are asking for these realistic expectations from a man, they have not seen that growing up. They just believe and feel that for some reason they deserve it, and they will not settle for any man who can't give them that lifestyle or more. And I think it's just ridiculous. It really, that is very mind-boggling to me, and just very, I don't know, very draining to see women out here losing out on meaningful relationships with good men because they're looking for something that is unrealistic, that they'll never really have fully in their lifetime. But they still say they're not gonna settle. They're gonna manifest their child. They out here working hard to provide a lifestyle for themselves that they cannot maintain. I don't think that they're really thinking, they're not really smart in their approach. They're not really thinking wisely when it comes to this. You know, it's a selfish nature, and that selfish nature is causing these women to be by themselves. And I just think they don't care. You know, a lot of them just do not care. They do not care about the outcome as long as they get what they want. They don't care about the well-being of you, but they want you to give your all to them, knowing that they don't give a shit about you. How does that work? And only in this country where women really don't give a shit about their men, but they want to use them at the same time, and you make it known that you don't give a shit about them. They're dusties, they're bottom of the barrel, they ain't good men, they're horrible, they're dusty, they're this, they're that, but then you turn around and still want them to protect you. You want them to provide for you. You want them to treat you like queens. You want them to run behind you. You want them to be obsessed with you. You want them to do all of these things for women who don't even measure up, who don't even give a damn about a man's well-being. Some of the most heinous things I've heard black women say about black men is ridiculous. You wish they were unalived. All types of things some of these women have put out there. This is why men are saying, listen, we are not taking a chance on these women because they really don't want us. They really don't like us. They think we're bottom of the barrel, but you're still expecting them to level up and do for you what, you know, nobody else has ever done for you. It sounds like these women just think that these men are just stupid flat out, because only a woman who thinks like that towards men and think that they're supposed to be obsessed with you, even though you've told them how trashy they are, and you still expect them to try to push forward, to level up, to please you, is a woman who is selfish and don't give a damn about the men that she says she wants. She don't want you. She only want what you can provide because she's desperate. She's needy. She's in a bind. She can't afford the lifestyle that she wants, and she wants a man to supplement for what she can't even provide for herself. While telling you ain't shit, but if you're going to try to level up and give me what I want and prove to me that you're worthy, then I will gladly accept everything that you're offering. That is what men have to look forward to when it comes to dating in 2025. And men are finally responding to that, and now they're losing their mind trying to push it back on men. No, women, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. I'm just saying, you got to do better. Because this is not going to benefit you overall. Men are going to thrive and move on, and y'all going to still be stuck in here trying to figure out what happened. What happened is y'all happened. Y'all created this scenario, and now it's not going the way you thought it was going to go. And now you're backtracking and asking why men aren't talking to you, why men don't approach you, why men aren't showing up to these dating events, why men are just MIA. But you got to look at yourself and ask yourself why. Because y'all pushed them away. You told them you didn't want them. So why should they keep pursuing something that doesn't want them? So listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Share and like the video, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.